If you're a North American forging company and you're not part of this, you're really missing out on something really important, something that could be very critical to your existence in the future.
There's been quite a few benefits in terms of understanding the industry better, meeting a lot of good people, and in fact it's been successful professionally for me through my entire career.
Has our company benefited from our relationship with FIA and FIERF? I think greatly.
It's the old saying, if you only do what you've always done, you'll only get what you always got. And a small company like us, I mean, we've got to reach out to the research organizations and find ways to do this.
For me personally, I really like the people in the forging industry, and especially in the FIA and the FIERF, and love working with the people, the staff of the FIA, and you know, various forging people. It's just been very rewarding.
I'd say forgers have to care about research because the research really is in the metallurgy. That's where the future lies.
When you have a collaborative research like this that is led by FIA, then what happens is you collect all of the problems together and you solve the problem as a whole instead of solving one piece of the problem.
Through the close collaboration between professor and this Forging Industrial Association collaboration on the research project is a wonderful opportunity for professor and for students to work together.
I found the technical conference to be very valuable in the sense of meeting the people involved in the industry and being put in touch with the right people to make my goals come true.
Being a part of the FIA, even if it's only a couple times a year, allows you to open that up and kind of get you thinking outside of your box that you're in every day, and to make advances in your own company, and also be a part of a bigger organization of the FIA.
The experience we've had working with the Forging Industry Educational and Research Foundation has been very valuable in bringing attention of the forging industry to our students, both graduates and undergraduate students.
We've had a number of students in the Metallurgical Materials Engineering Department, our Chemical Engineering Department, and our Mechanical Engineering Department receive the Finkel Scholarships. These have been very instrumental to our students to successfully complete their last 2 years of college, and provided them with an understanding of the forging industry, and has been very somewhat attractive for them, or at least has supplied them with an attractiveness to get into the forging industry.
I think coming from a university, and when you graduate and you get into a career, then you kind of, depending on what size of a company you work for, you kind of become cut off from a networking and what else is out there, and you're very much into the day-to-day production.
FIERF and FIA have been very instrumental in terms of coming to our career fair occasionally, promoting not just an individual forging company, but the forging industry. That's allowed students to become more familiar with the positions and jobs. The career CD that FIA and FIERF put together several years ago has had a very positive effect in encouraging students to get some understanding that forging is not just an old, traditional type of industry.
FIA members, by getting these kids involved in summer jobs, or in our case co-op jobs, give these students an opportunity to see a whole new world that they've never probably seen before, and also benefit themselves by the fact that these kids, in a lot of cases, don't know you can't do it that way.
One of the students I had from the past was able to go into a forging company, and within about 3 weeks has made a few suggestions to that forging company that was able to pay for his first 2 years of salary in terms of recovery, in terms of some of the ideas that he brought. So from a forging industry perspective, you're getting a person that's maybe a little more creative, maybe not quite as experienced, but is not thinking quite in the traditional way, maybe thinking out of the box in a few areas, and might be able to provide some insight to help you produce better quality forgings at a lower cost and make it more profitable.
Never underestimate the value of metallurgy. It's never going to go away. There's a high need in a lot of areas, and it's a hopping field. Great time to be in it.
international competitiveness of forging puts a unique spin on what we can do and how we can service our customers and keep advancing the forging industry.